Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to THORnews comprehensive coverage of hurricane season 2020. We are tracking Tropical Storm Beta and a Florida swirly. And there's rumors that Tropical Storm Beta is strengthening, and those rumors are technically backed up by data. JKP Weather is letting us know the extrapolated mean sea level pressure in Beta is at 994 millibars in a pass a couple of minutes ago. Earlier today, a drop sonda measured a mean sea level pressure of 999 when adjusted for a wind. So yeah, a Beta appears to be strengthening, so pay attention if that's your thingy, Texas. And Texas not taking a lot of chances. Matagorda, Sweeney, Brazos Sport College, Galveston ISD, Brazos Sport Independent School District, and Angleton ISD are closing Monday, and some are closing Tuesday, just to be precautious. Hey, in my opinion, 2020's kind of sucked. So here are Bears Fighting, brought to us by the guy who killed planet Pluto. And Pluto came back to give us plagues and hurricanes and civil wars and everything to pay us back. So, hey, thanks, Mike. Do you like full moons? Well, guess what? You're going to get 2 of them in October. So the second one will be a blue Halloween full moon. Crazy. Right now, Tropical Storm Beta has consistent winds of about 60 miles per hour. It may strengthen a little before landfall, making it technically a hurricane, but I don't think it's going to be anything Texans can't handle. Well, you better be prepared either way. Tropical Fred, Campagna Beta will bring heavy rain and strong wind to Houston. Areas hit hard by Laura. Oh, and areas hit hard by Laura. I've gone crazy. The storm will weaken and may bring some rain to northern Georgia later this week. Looks like a chance of showers on Thursday. Showers likely on Friday. But notice how it's going to come in to about Corpus Christi, and then it's going to do a hard right and go straight through or over Houston. So that's exciting. Look forward to some sustained 40-mile-per-hour winds. And then you got Hurricane Teddy, who's going to be bringing some pretty intense winds to Nova Scotia and New Boseland. I don't know. There's like New Maine up here, and then there's a place, New Bosevo. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's going to bring some interesting wind and waves and weather to the very upper northeast and parts of Canada. But look at this whole wave train. I mean, this is quite an interesting situation going on, people, in my opinion. And then you got all the smoke mixing in with it from the West Coast fires. So yeah, 2020 is a doozy. And we're still looking at a hunk of chunk of burning love. And by burning love, I mean rain, which will be headed to the west and into Texas and Louisiana over the next 72 hours. So be ready for some wetness. And we're not just talking about wet madcap adventures for Louisiana and Texas, flooding probably. We're talking Arkansas also, a bit of Oklahoma, and a whole lot of Washington with a dash of Oregon and Canada, the Canada. Canadians like it if you put the in front of Canada. Then they feel special. Okay, great. Hurricane Teddy is still expected to do like a 90-degree angle thing straight up into New Bosevo or Boscovo or whatever the heck it's called, which will be interesting to watch, and I would pay attention to it until then, and I think it will definitely bring some heavy winds and waves into parts like Boston and areas of that same nature. Also, there's lightning. There's lightning happening, and lightning sometimes signifies strengthening in a storm, and so we're watching that very interesting swirly off of Florida, which may or may not develop into something serious this week. You'll have to pay attention, because pretty much 2020 is kind of like a whodunit, but technically it's Mother Nature. Oh, I guess some people can say direct energy weapons or geoengineering, but hey, it's 2020, where everybody's opinion is technically their own personal fact. So, enjoy your facts, buddy. I'm so old, I can remember when people used to have fax machine sex. Well, that joke was horrible. I tried to make a joke. My sense of humor is off. Technically, I think I've been depressed, because 2020 sucks. I'm sick of everybody fighting all the time. Anyway, the Hurricane Teddy seems to want to do some hard left turn into Maine, but the trough is going to try and punted towards England. And then there's some crazy England crap that goes on, but we'll cover that later. And as Brady's trying to point out, the track for Teddy matters. Yes, track still matters. So it's like a difference between 60 mile per hour wind gusts and 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Stay tuned. This is a cliffhanger. Man, the streets in Jamaica Beach, Texas, Bayside are already filling up. And you know, one time I wanted to hang out in one of those houses as it flooded. I thought that would be fun, but I don't have any friends. Don't start a YouTube channel, kids. Nothing good comes of it. Kaylan Patel, as night sets on our AOI over Florida area of interest, coined Florida Swirl by Jack Sillen. It's producing an absurd amount of lightning strikes. The National Hurricane Center doesn't think it'll amount to much, but if it can maintain convection for a few days, the chance of cyclogenesis will go up. We've got a new sunspot that'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, which is great because for like 3 weeks, the sun has been pretty spotless. So it'd be great if the sun waked up. Yay, talking when walking is fun. I'm laying down though. It is literally wave after wave after wave down in Texas coast. It's pretty good. I mean, it's at high tide nearly, I think. I don't know. Is there a full moon coming up? No, we just had a new moon. Surfside. I used to go there. Great place. Love it. You should visit it one day with you and your friends and your family. Though, when the conditions aren't as crazy. Wouldn't it be fun to just hang out with your buddies and one of these is it was storming and the waves were rolling in. You're like, hey, we're trapped for a couple days. I don't know. It seems fun to do, but whatever. Yeah, dude, we're getting into moderate and even major coastal flooding as we head towards high tide. Water is coming up quickly along the coast. So, take this shiz seriously, man. Unless you don't want to. There are people out there who think hurricanes are hoaxes. There are just dumb people everywhere. Not everywhere. But there are definitely dumb people in places, man. Let's stay positive, though. But no matter what, the Florida Swirl is interesting, or to put it in Dakota speak, neat. You still got a bunch of fires extending all across the west into Colorado. Yeah, dude, things are still crazy and wild. And we've still got like 3 months left of hurricane season. So that is exciting. I don't think we're going to get too much of a break in the weird weather all the way through 2020. And I bet we'll get a really big storm in December, right around the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. We'll have to stay tuned for that, though. Hey, what if nothing good ever happens again? My brain says on bad days. I'm like, shut up, Chico man, as I like to call my brain, my negative thoughts. I like to call him Chico man. I got it from a Beastie Boys album. So yeah, don't let the Beastie Boys influence your kids, or they'll start having negative thoughts eventually. So I'm tracking it, I'm jacking it, I'm hacking it, I'm tacking it, I'm flacking it, I'm backing it, and I'm whacking it. Oh, geez. Yep. Somebody said you're losing your mind. And I said, aren't we all? I mean, 2020 has been quite a shebang, fandango of no fun. But I'm sure somebody out there is going to the chapel and they're going to get married. They're going to the chapel of whatever. Okay. I love you. Stay cool. I will snap out of this weird mental funk. Maybe. Yeah. 2020 is not exactly the funnest year of all time. And people are losing their minds right and left. And they're all just negative all the time. Okay. I'm not negative. I'm just crazy. Sweet. Talk to you guys soon. Yeah, this thing is right off my coast of my peoples. And, I use my mental powers as best I can to protect all my peoples. I mean, you're all my peoples. But I definitely have extra love for Texas. That's how it works. Because Texas has always been really good to me. So I'm fighting this thing with my mind. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Not the only one, though. Weather is definitely going to bring some rain, some flooding, some problems. And if it was going to intensify to hurricane strength, that would probably happen tonight while you're sleeping. So I'll be awake, tracking it for you. But look at the differentiate between all the dry air up here, and it is literally fighting tooth and nail into the dry air. That is a big battle happening. And then you got your Florida swirly. That is definitely a big battle. All right. God bless everyone.